What's going on, guys? We are back with another coaching tier replay analysis of chains. You got this through patreon.com/Gibbs00. So head on over there for replays, coaching, free play, yada yada. He is roughly platinum to gold area. He's got his two teammates here. He's got, well, I guess we can look at it this way. Redbeard and Daytop, also known as Pothead. So we'll see how these guys are going for this matchup. Let's just get right into it. None of this business. So we'll start on chains. We'll probably mostly be talking about chains, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we got a little bit of a cheat here. Honestly, I usually cheat with the guy in the middle. Like, personally, I like to cheat with the guy in the middle. But this works too, from the diagonals. He's not cheating that hard, which is fine. It does almost work out. What you want to do generally in a double diagonal situation, like if you do cheat with those, I don't know why I said in the middle. I do normally cheat from the diagonals. I don't know, whatever. You want to push it away from your diagonal spawn, which he kind of did, but just not enough. And the other guy was cheating just a little bit harder, so it worked out for him. Good clear there on the defensive side. Changed like a little bit of ball chasing here, which is fine because he's that front man. He's got two guys still kind of in net. It's not the end of the world. He could have rotated behind him, maybe been a little bit safer, or he's just got to read that off the wall a little bit quicker, which he could have easily done. But those are the plays where it's like, the one thing I would say is like going unranked, and every single ball that hits a wall, just attack immediately and see what happens. You'll probably miss a lot, but you will get better at trying to read those and get more confident in going for those right away. Let's go back to the shot here. So we've got a little bit of a juicy clear here. They have two options, like you wait for the bounce or you just take it from underneath. Either way, you would get this result. It's just a little bit easier when you do it off the bounce, but he does a great boom and clear right over the two defensemen. They can't make a play, and it works out. He just goes for the dunk. Like, he doesn't even try for a shot here, which I actually like. As soon as you see the other guy is there, you don't really want to flip into it and go for a shot, because honestly, then it ruins your angles for 50-50s. Instead, he kind of just goes flat at it. Like, let's the other guy kind of miss. He tapped it a little bit, and he gets the free shot. But that's actually a really good play. Once you see a goalie coming up for you for a block, you don't always want to dive into the ball, because that's what they're trying to block. If you just hesitate or just sit behind the ball, sometimes either they'll just whiff because you're going a little bit slower, or you'll get a good 50-50 at least. So this is a good exit from the net. Like, I like these exits. Like, whenever you challenge a play in front of the net and you whiff, like, this is a very smart idea to just boost up through the net and then use your flip to just front flip and then air roll out of it. And look at that. He kept all his momentum and he gets back on his side extremely quickly. Very smart play there. And there's the goal. Let's move over to Daytop. Oh, man. Look at this camera setting. Oh, boy. All right. So he sees his teammate is coming back. As soon as you see that, then he should start pressuring. All three from blue, kind of in the same exact area. But I do like that he has crept up extremely far, because, one, he knows his teammate is back, and two, all three blue players are not moving, like, at all, so they have no momentum to get a good clear. He can easily make another play. Good play there for the goal. Nice shot. Redbeard coming in for the steal. Let's see what happened here, though. So Chim throws it into his own corner and then doesn't actually follow it at first and gets a little confused. Now, this is kind of a bad play by Chim here. Circle back really far here. So Chim trying to make something happen. Gets bumped out by his own teammate. That happens. His teammate whiffs. He's got to throw it back into his own side. One thing that I like to do is actually try and get on top of it and roll it up the wall. So then, like, you can just follow it up the wall. He takes his sweet time, though, after this. Oh, I guess because he landed a little weird, so it took him a little while. But trying to backflip into the ball in your own corner is not a great idea when you know you have teammates behind you that are waiting for that rotation to get around. So you're probably better off not trying to screw them up and just go for the, like, the rotation back to the back post. Chain's going for the face-off. A little bit of a slower kickoff. I think he tried to go a little bit faster. It just didn't really work out. He went a little too sideways on this flip. You kind of want to go diagonal and keep boosting through it. He didn't boost through it. And yeah, he was a little bit too sideways, I think. So it slowed him down a bit. I'm not an expert on faceoffs though, so don't keep up with me there. But if the faceoff does, like, I would count that as a win. It goes in his area. But Chim, again, blue team is cheating a lot, and they are getting those touches right after it, so you just got to be careful. Chim trying to challenge a lot of these plays. Redbeard, not a great shot here. Honestly, like, he knows it, obviously. He tries to fly for it. What you should do is whenever you're right underneath the ball, if you don't know, which I think most of you should know, is the, like, a double tap aerial where you tilt back and while boosting, you use your second jump, but you don't keep tilting. So you actually skyrocket into the air a lot quicker. Right here was a perfect opportunity for that. If he used that double jump, he would have probably just barely tipped that ball with the top of his car. Instead, he tries for a side flip to recorrect. But like another way to shoot the ball is if you are a little bit out of position, use that double jump to just creep up just a little bit higher and make that play. And then it would have kept the ball in the air as well. Instead of he just side flips and taps it down. But good thing for him, Change is on the job. And he comes up with a nice clear. That's why you want that third man in rotation. And it was a good play. He just throws it to the side. Just tries to avoid any dunk opportunities here. See how he circles back. He knows Blue's going to get a boomer. And it wasn't that hard of a shot. So Change actually comes up, makes the attack. And honestly, that's the best approach that you could do there. As soon as you see someone kind of close to the ball, just take a direct line at it and just try and hit it away from them. You don't have to always throw it directly forward towards the net. And it worked out there. This play gets a little sketch, not going to lie. It worked out for him. They had one guy left in net, so just good rotation by Redbeard to come back on the play. This play right here, Change is kind of under the ball. It might have been better for him to bail on that. Let one of his teammates take this, because honestly, like, this is kind of awkward. His teammate should be behind him right now, and he could have probably made a better play than what he did there, but it works. We got Pothead here, moving it up. Ooh, just barely misread this. So, I don't really like this positioning from Chains too much. When you are trying for passing opportunities, you want to not necessarily drive away from your teammate this far. See how far he drives away, like, into the corner? That's not really going to help all that much. And I actually got confused there for a second. I was like, I count 3 blue cars because I was looking at the freaking statue on the outside of the net. That little purple statue, which you can't actually see right now because my webcam is blocking it. So lovely. Now you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just crazy. But I don't like this positioning. He goes way too deep into this corner. Even if he does get a pass, he's not going to have a really great angle to do anything with it. It does work because the ball spills right to him. But obviously, like, that's extremely hard to read off that curve. Like, one of the toughest plays that you can make, and just barely misses out on it. Almost got really lucky, though, and got it right to him. All right. I do like the car choice, though. Sexy. Moving on out. Just doing, like, the easy rotations. Like, around this level, like, you don't have to get fancy. Just rotate behind everyone. This play I don't like. Like, I do like when you try and, like, correct yourself on an aerial, but honestly, he was lined up with that, and then he side flips and just kills that ball. This can turn into a boomer for blue team. Probably off the back wall. Here it comes now. Ooh. And what a save by Pothead. Let's go to Pothead real quick. Not the greatest chain of events there for Chains. You get it? I'm here all week. But look at that save. So he sees his teammate hit it. He actually gets bumped by his teammate. But look at this. He boosts up, just trying to block whatever comes his way. Pothead making the big plays. What a save. And sometimes it's just what you got to do. You just got to throw your car somewhere. Just make your car big, like in the net. And hope that the ball hits you. Didn't work out in the end. We'll go back to where Chains, like, messed up. Then the 50-50 doesn't go his way. But right there, you got to just double jump on this and clear this out. All 3 are out of the play, or at least, like, up here. So if you could just tap this ball anywhere forward, you might have a free shot. And he just reacted a little bit too slowly for that. He could have easily just double jumped for that and tapped it away. Just a little bit of slow reaction time. And then on the defense, couldn't figure it out what Mobs was trying to do. Like, that's just a poor angle to attack from as well. Could have done so much better there. Chains, just kind of some misplays left and right there. Captain Redbeard kind of own goaled it, but It was also a bad challenge by Chains. He's got to try and guard his own net a little bit more and get in front of that ball. He took like the shortest angle possible, but you know that he's going to keep driving forward, so it doesn't really work out that way. Let's see a boomer here. This time he doesn't wait for the bounce when he probably should have. This plays a little bit harder, but look, there's no one around him at all. And I say this like every video. Wait for the bounce. Like if you wait for that bounce, you can boom these shots across the field. It still kind of works because he threw it into open space. So like I'll give him that, but he could have made that much higher and probably off the back wall and put a little bit more pressure on blue. It still kind of worked, though. They still did get pressure because he did put it to open space. So that's your second best option. But you know, with the boomer, it's like guaranteed open space. You're going to be throwing it over their heads. And around this level, teams don't know how to deal with back wall hits. So it's a good idea to try for a lot of back wall hits around this level. All right. Not sure why James is finding this. Maybe he thinks Redbeard's not actually going to go for this because, honestly, I wasn't going to expect that Redbeard would go for that either, but Chains, my man. You're a little bit too far back to start going for an aerial here, especially when you're the last one back. Look at this. He's got a teammate trying to circle back. It's going to take him a little bit of time. Redbeard is up the wall. As soon as you see Redbeard up the wall, you have to wait, just because you're not sure where your teammate's going to be. And also, no one from blue was really attacking that. He didn't really have to fly. It also wasn't that high. This happens a lot where people will immediately go in the air and try for a play when honestly, Chains could have just drove forward here and had it and saved some boost, or at least boosted on the ground, and then went for the aerial when he knew what was going to happen. You should always wait to do your aerial as late as possible when you're going horizontal down the field. Of course, like if you're going vertical, you have to get up. But when it's that low, and you're mostly going horizontal, just stay on the ground until a little bit later when you can see the play unfold. Here, he's just being that third man. I would be creeping up more here. He's actually being a little bit too hesitant. Maybe because they're up 2-1 with 1:18 left. But there's no momentum here from any of those four cars that are trying to attack that ball. So he could have easily got a juicy rebound out of this. Instead, he was a little bit too far back. He probably could have won that challenge a little bit cleaner if he was a little bit closer. But it doesn't work out there. Going back for boost again. Again, there wasn't much momentum going, and then he was a little passive because of the wall hit. Which, again, as I said, just go to unranked and play those wall hits. But it does work out for him. It wasn't the greatest touch, but the blue team missed it. Let's see what he can do here. Can't really do much. That's fine. He's the first man. You have to attempt that challenge because you're just not sure. And I'm fine with that. In threes, go for it all day. Like, when you're that first man, you can go for more risky challenges here or there because you got two guys to back you up. Not sure what Change is trying to do here. Like, I like the first touch, just a little bit too high, so it's the ceiling. I think he wanted the boost and then realized there was no boost. So he circles out quickly, though, which is fine. Like, as long as you notice, like, your rotational mistake and you try and get back as soon as possible, can't really fault him too much there. All right. He does go back a lot. Like, he is that third man on their team. Which, you would hope that the other two would come back maybe a little bit quicker. Maybe it's not always on Chains. But the other two should be circling back when they're low on boost and such. Circle back. Right now, it's a good idea to play a little bit passive. And this is looking sketchy. Oh, God. Oh, what a save by Pothead coming up big. This play just had sketch written all over it. Just, again, a misjudge of the walls. And he tried. He tried to make up for it. Didn't really work out, but Pothead does come in. But the main thing here, though, with Pothead and Redbeard is you have 10 seconds left. There is no need for two of you to be attacking this play at all. As soon as Redbeard sees that Pothead is up here, he should have just backed out completely. Play it safe, guys. You're up a goal. 5 seconds left. It's time management. People always complain in like football when people have bad time management, but I see it all the time also in Rocket League, in any sport, really. But I see it all the time, even for pro teams. They don't respect the shot, or they are just playing it like they normally would. When you have 10 seconds left. I didn't realize that boost says anything. I don't know if you guys heard that well, but that boost actually says stuff. Saying something about his booty. But yeah, I see that a lot with pros where it's like, just stack the box, guys. You don't necessarily have to go out. I understand one person should be challenging, trying get that ball on the ground, but don't send 2 up. There's no need. But that'll do it here, guys, for this replay analysis. Chains, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for another month of coaching. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Hopefully the stream quality is okay now, or the video quality. It's going to be 720/60 for a little while. I'm trying to figure things out, but it's been a little sketchy. And there it is again. You heard it. Maybe. It's hard to hear, but thank you guys. If you think my audio is too low or too high, let me know as well, because I'm trying out all new settings. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for the love. Later.